What is going on, people? Welcome back. We're at Laguna Seca in the 1960s Formula One series. We're starting from the back. It's not the biggest of lobbies. We're starting 12th place. There you go, that'll do. But we're going to jump 3 places straight away. That drops us into 9th place. We should get 8th place here as well. No. We stay out the way of him. Whoa, and there's a massive glitch going on there. Could be our fault. Same poor connection at the top. We're into 4th place. We're going to block off the inside. Hopefully he doesn't dive us, which he sort of does. To be fair, that was actually a pretty decent overtake by him, apart from trying to push us off into the gravel, which I don't appreciate. But we're up into 3rd place, and this is lap 1, and this isn't a good sign. This means that everyone in this lobby isn't that highly skilled, to be honest, especially if the front runners are only 1.9 ahead. I mean, we've been squabbling a little bit. You would have thought they would have pulled away more than 1.8, but anyway, we'll push on, see what we can do. And we are gaining quickly. This isn't a good sign for entertainment, put it that way. Coming into second last corner, they're still fighting. They're bumping each other. Are they going to bump each other again? I don't think so. If anything, it's us bumping. We're going to get out of the way of them. Let's get out of the way. I'll make no more contact or we'll get annoyed. Well, lap 2, we almost done the whole field in 1 lap. It weren't the biggest of fields, so I won't really take that as much of an achievement. Coming into the first corner, we take a late lunge, which ends up paying off, and then we get a good exit. But we're going to position the car behind this guy and we mess it up. And then he gets a bit excited and tries to make sure his car's in front of ours no matter what, even if it means going off. Well done, mate. Top man. And we're back behind 1st place. Is he just really bad on straights or something? Because we literally just went into the gravel and then a corner later we caught back up. Maybe it's just maybe it's just a poor lobby for driver quality. I don't know. We're gonna have him here though. Maybe not. We're gonna give him a bump draft up the hill, then we're gonna spin his rear end out because we're nice like that. Let's just take this a bit more chilled and relaxed. There we go, we'll go for the switch on him. That'll do for now. And it's not too bad. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. We're increasing the lead, massive lead to the guys behind. Coming into the final corner at the end of lap 2, and well, yeah, there's not really a lot to report. It was a bit of a scrappy start, I would say, in areas. Had a couple of dive bombs on us. But yeah, after that, it was fairly simple overtakes. I wouldn't say too aggressive or too defensive. It was more submissive, I would say. That's probably a good word. And now we're just going for a little drive around Laguna Seca now. It is literally as simple as that. Not really much else to say. But hey ho. I'll give you the commentary anyway. I'll let you know how we're getting on going around Laguna Seca. So it's in the dry, which I prefer it as well. Don't get me wrong, I've had some wet races around here. Some entertaining wet races as well with strategies, undercuts. Yeah. I wouldn't say this is the most entertaining race I've had around here. It does sort of feel like I'm just in practice mode right now, just completing practice. I don't know how else to explain it. But coming into the final corner at the end of lap 3, tyres are looking good. We're hooking it up nicely now. As I'm saying, I haven't got to really push the car, I haven't got to really take any risks. We're just going for a little drive here. I'm more than sure we've got the fastest lap of the race, and it's not a dirty either. I'll probably put money on that, to be honest. We went through the first corner, coming into the second corner now. Get it nice and close to that apex on the inside, then don't get it too close to that curve on the outside, because it's like a magnet that sucks you into the gravel. Get close to that curve on the inside, and then you can ride that curve on the outside. But obviously we're chilling at the moment, we ain't got to push, we're not under any pressure. Hit the late apex here, which we miss, so then you can't open up the throttle coming up the hill. And then you want to slightly late brake here, let the car rotate, and then point the nose up the hill and push the throttle hard down. Follow it all the way to the top, go for a late brake here, all the way down into first gear. Point the nose down, hit the throttle, let the car rotate, and then push the throttle all the way. And then same again here, hit the apex, let the car slide towards the outside. Late brake slightly there, hit the apex on the inside, let the car rotate outwards into the last corner. That is a late brake there into the braking line, and then point the nose and push the throttle. You lot know how it goes by now with these cars, and that is the fastest lap of the race, I would say confidently again. So this is the last lap now before we chuck it into the pit, our first and one and only pit stop. I don't think we'll get a fastest lap this lap round. Obviously the rubber's going to be getting torn to shreds now. The rear tyres won't be feeling too good, but it's all good. We're enjoying life, and we are actually up on our lap time, which is quite surprising, to be honest. Here we go, up the hill. Still in first place, if you haven't noticed. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I do not qualify, because, pardon me, this is why I don't qualify, because this is what I would say 80% of the footage would look like. I have got a video for you guys coming soon. It was pre-recorded, and it was where I took part in qualifying, only because I noticed one of my rivals. I saw him in practice. Me and him were having fun in practice. It was very intense. It got very competitive during practice. So I went straight to qualifying. I qualified the car in first place. I'm not going to tell you anything else. All I'm going to say is it was a brilliant race. I can't remember if he qualified, but I know he started from quite far back. But yeah, once he got to the front, obviously that's where I was. It was very intense, very close racing, very fair racing, very entertaining to watch, I can imagine. I'll post that video soon. It was brilliant though, and yeah, it's a rarity that I qualify, but I knew. And hands up as well, I'll hold my hands up. He has been playing Forza for years, same as me, but he is probably a better skilled driver. Very good at making tunes as well, I'll give him that. I've definitely used a few of his tunes in the past. It was a brilliant race, absolutely brilliant race, very entertaining, very intense as well, all the way to the end. And you lot are probably thinking I'm bigging it up like I won it as well. I'm not going to tell you what happened, you need to see it. But yeah, we went into the pits. We are now out of the pits. We've completed the first lap since we pit. Obviously we're going to be down on time because we've come out the pit. Now this is our first flying lap with less fuel and fresh rubber, so let's see what we can do. So into the first corner, you want to chuck into first gear. Don't worry about the racing line, the painted line. There are faster ways to take this track. I literally only use the braking line as an indicator of whereabouts to brake. So like here for instance, it's a slight late brake into the braking line, which is there. Hit a late apex, which I missed, which nearly put us off track. The next one is a slight late brake again, as you can see, and then you want to let it roll along the apex all the way up the hill. It's a late apex as well there to get a perfect corner. Slightly late brake here into the braking line, let the car rotate, point the nose up the hill and accelerate hard. And then as you come to the top, it's hard to rotate the car here because you're under heavy braking, so you just have to kind of let it run across track. I don't know how else to explain it. Don't go off, which we do, so that's ruined the lap time. Let the car rotate here, but don't hit the sausage curb, and then that will give you enough space to then get back on the throttle without going off. Second last corner, nice and simple, slight late brake and then a very late brake into this corner if you want to get it perfect like that. Maybe not perfect the exit, but definitely the entry was perfect. Probably could have got the throttle a lot sooner. And we were 1 second down, but that was probably where we went off. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to go for it again now. Remember what I said, you don't have to follow the painted line. There are faster ways, you just have to find them. Coming out. And we've missed the apex again on that corner, frustratingly. I'll have a look at the delta in a second, though, not yet. That corner was a bit better than the last lap. Still, there's loads of room though that we could be using, but we're still up on the data, but there's still a lot of time to be found in that first section. So, coming into the second section of the track, the uphill section we'll call it. Slight late brake, don't hit the sausage curb. There we go, that'll do. Up the hill. And we're 5/10 up. It's looking good. Slight late brake there, let the car rotate, point the nose down the hill and hit the throttle hard. And then I'm going to keep it in second gear here, let the car rotate, get back on the power into third gear, late brake into this, let the car rotate, point the nose and accelerate again. Into the last corner, late brake, rotate the car, point the nose and hit the throttle. There we go. That was better. And we are, I think I said 8/10. I missed it. Yeah, 8/10. Not bad. That'll do nicely. Second last lap. It's been a very lonely race. Not anyone else near us, to be honest. Would have been nice to spend the race catching someone or fighting with someone for the race. But beggars can't be choosers. We nearly go off there, so this won't be a fastest lap this race. If we're going to do a fastest lap now, it'll have to be the last lap, but I don't know if we'll have the rubber for it, to be honest. We'll see. On the uphill section now. We could probably try and cut this corner a little bit. In certain cars, you can cut that corner back there a lot better. You can take such a sharp route through that left-hander. Not this one, the one down behind us down the hill. You can take such a sharp route if you can get the two left wheels on the other side of the sausage curb, to the left of the sausage curb, and then you can really get up the hill fast then. But it is, for me, it feels quite risky, it feels like, because if you hit that sausage curb, it unsettles the car so much, to the point where it ends up throwing you to the right, and then you end up going in the gravel, and it's not really a section of track where you want to be losing speed, because people carry so much speed through there. But anyway, here we go, on to the final lap. Tyres are nearly going now, so I don't think we're going to get a fastest lap on this lap, definitely not. We're going to push hard into this corner. We finally hit an apex, weirdly with the rubber that's dying. And it's looking good. Literally just chilling out here, really. It's been just a bit of a practice session. Like, we built the gap up to the guy behind to around 5 seconds, and then we've just managed it. We've managed the tyres. We haven't really had to push the car. We went, I suppose, for one fastest lap. I would say we've got it, and then after that, yeah, it's just been chilling really. Tyres are starting to wear now, so I think we're just gonna chill out now till we get to the end of this race, and I just hope you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, if you're ever thinking, you should qualify, you should start higher, and then you would have a chance to beat these guys, 9 times out of 10, this is how it goes down, and yeah, it's not the most entertaining game in the world when you're just starting from the front and finishing at front. We were 7/10 quicker than the nearest next person, so there you go. That just shows and even him, anyone else after him, they were really slow, like seconds off. So yeah, I'll take that. Not bad, happy with that, happy with the car. I've got a couple more races to race before I end this series of the 1960s Formula 1. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. And make sure you like and subscribe and join me for the next one. I think you'll enjoy it. I think I will as well, to be honest. It can't be any more boring than this. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.